anyone fancy a trip to Fiji? Yes, please. Whip into a crowded resort during school holidays, queuing for sun lounges and pool space? No thanks. Well, good. Voila! Welcome to Royal Davui. Sorry, but you have to leave the kids behind. This is purely for your indulgence. This 8-acre island sits like a gem in the stunning blue waters of Davui Lagoon within a marine sanctuary. The private island is brand spanking new and features 16 valets. That's the Fijian word for totally fabulous hut. Everywhere you look, from every aspect of your villa, the most stunning views of the lagoon and surrounding islands. This is an exclusive retreat that appears to have leapt straight out of the pages of Vogue Living. Now, every one of the 16 villas here has one of these magnificent private plunge pools, and each one of these plunge pools has a magnificent ocean view. And let's face it, if you're on holiday and wanting to relax and unwind, you could just stare out onto that beautiful lagoon for hours. The accommodation in this place is absolutely stunning. I mean, I hark back to days when you used to think of a tropical holiday in Fiji, for instance. You'd go to a hotel and the rooms would be rooms, and you'd go and spend most of your time by the pool with a whole bunch of people, and the rooms were for just sleeping. But just check this out. If you wanted to build yourself a self-contained holiday villa, you would definitely want something exactly like this. And look at this bed. It's just made for loving. Although it's extremely hard to tear myself away from this beautiful villa, I think I better get poolside. So I've got my sunnies, got my sun hat. It's a little bit worse for wear nowadays, but also got beach bag and towels, which is provided. Let's go. The beauty of this resort pool is that I am not fighting for space while soaking, squealing school children fly around, and I'm not likely to hear the screech of "fancy seeing you here" from a fellow Kiwi eager for a poolside boozer. Maybe someone's idea of fun, but not mine. Isn't the point of a getaway just that, to get away? Yes, I am totally embracing the solitude of this tiny tropical treasure. Cheese and champers for sunset on a private beach. The only social interaction I wish to participate in this evening is the local kava ceremony. This is where you're invited to sit around with the Fijians and pass around a bowl of murky-looking root extract, which numbs your mouth and gives you sweet dreams. There's a lot of clapping and laughing, and it's all legal. Now, when I discovered this marvellous-looking artefact in my room, I thought, oh, a necklace, freebie. How nice. But then I was soon to discover that this is actually the Do Not Disturb sign. It's pretty smart, isn't it? Even if you bought a room service, no one will disturb you. And one of the best parts of your holiday is having a great big sleep and a very cosy sleep in. So this is definitely going on the front door. Gorgeous morning in paradise, and I've been invited to have breakfast with Chris Southwick, whose family actually own the island. Now, in a resort like this, people usually boast about some of the high-profile celebrity people that come and stay here. But Chris has been unusually tight-lipped about the subject, so I hope I'm going to get some more info out of him over breakfast. So Chris, this island, has it been in the family for many years?
Not many years. We only took it over about 3 years ago. We started development straight away.
Oh look, it's very kind of you to share it with us.
Oh mate, any time.
This is only quite a new thing. I mean, what sort of inspired you, I suppose, to build a place like this? It's quite different.
You know what, I really wish I had a romantic story to tell you about that. It was a good idea at the time.
No, it really is. And I was told yesterday that you actually designed the villas.
I designed the interiors, yes. We had an architect help us with, well, obviously the exteriors, but it was a bit of a challenge getting those things up.
just amazing. I mean, the sort of the bathroom that goes into the bedroom and the split level that peers right across onto the water. I mean, you've really made the most of the environment here.
Well, it's so damn important because you're on such a small island. You want to be able to see the ocean wherever you are. And that's the reason they had the bathrooms all opened up, the split level. It's fabulous.
Like the villas are, they're large, they're private, they're actually quite close to each other, but you cannot see anywhere.
No, they've all been designed so that they are angled correctly, so you don't have views of your neighbours.
And even if you walk around and try and get a peek, you can't get a peek. So that would be quite handy for people that like honeymoon couples or famous people.
Yes.
Which you probably sure had visit the island.
Perhaps.
Be a good place for them to hide out, wouldn't it?
I'm not getting into this conversation again.
Sort of couples? Celebrity couples, maybe?
Perhaps.
How old? Gosh, he's difficult, isn't he? I think I found a renewed love for Fiji. In fact, for men, I could describe her as the perfect girl. She's friendly, she's warm, she's just so close to home, she's affordable, and look how beautiful she is. Now, a spot of shopping's always got a little getaway, and even here, you'd be surprised. Even though it's a fairly tiny island, there's rather a nice shop, and it's a great way to shop. You can pick up some of the coconut milk bath soak and some exotic bath and body massage oil, coconut infused of course, some jewellery or indeed nice round Fijian ball. It's an honesty system here, which basically means you help yourself, you take your time to shop, and you write it down on the register and it'll go on the bill. I like shopping here. Why do international celebrities choose to stay in places like this? Well, they are remote, paparazzi-free, and provide the most luxurious pampering. The Royal Davui Spa is the perfect way to unwind after filming wraps on your latest Hollywood blockbuster, Bliss. Now this is where you can dream a little and feel like the most indulged superstar diva in the universe. Since I'm not a famous Hollywood movie mogul or indeed indulging in a romantic liaison here, I choose a little sightseeing around the reef. The marine reserve is fabulous for snorkeling, diving, kayaking and swimming. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not a total holiday social snob and I don't mind a bevy at the bar. But small, intimate places like this are the way to holiday. Fiji to many might mean big resorts, swimming pools and golf courses, but if it's an authentic taste of pure island paradise with a dash of luxury you're after, it would pay to check this place out.